I just want to apologize to the guy in the red hat. Yeah, I just want to send a special shout out to the guy in the red hat, and I want to apologize. My bad, brother. I'm sorry. I apologize. Let's get into it. I'm gonna send out this apology to the guy in the red hat, and I'm gonna explain to everybody else what happened. And to you, you know who you are. I know you out there listening. I apologize, brother. My bad. Let's get into it. Cheers, family.
It's your host, Richard Prophet. Apex Predator, Last Dragon. I'm at my Lake Mayaka Park with my buddy, Jin. And we're just like, look at the beautifulness of the lake. The birds, the sun, and the sky. Very nice, very nice.
What's up, everybody? I'm your host, Richard Prophet, the Last Dragon. And on the wrist, Apex Predator. Apex Predator. Top of the food chain. Anyway, listen, man. I want to send a special apology out to the guy with the red hat, man. Things are just crazy. So let me explain what happened. So today I wanted to make this video today so that he can watch this video and know that it had nothing to do with him, man. So listen, anyway, today I've been having a bad last couple of days, some personal things happening, but I've been letting it spill over to my work life, right? So I'm here in Miami. I'm about to go back to New York City in a couple of days. We're going to spend the holidays in New York City, of course, with family. And had some stuff go on in my personal life that is spilled over, and it's got me pissed off, like in all realms, right? So I just been quick fused, short, ready for battle at any moment. So what's been happening the other day, I flipped out in Wells Fargo. I flipped out on a guy in line behind me. I'll make a whole nother video about that. But today I flipped out on a guy at the Chase Bank. Then he went and got his manager. And I flipped out on her. And, pretty much it wasn't really called for, And today, the guy with the red hat, man. So after the Chase Bank, I went over to the Whole Foods. I was going to get something to eat. They got the buffet out. I was really going in for pizza. They got a nice pizza deal. The pizza's, it's not super terrible. I mean, we all know Florida pizza is terrible, but the one at Whole Foods is not super terrible. At least you hope that it's cooked with like natural ingredients or whatever, right? So I was gonna get pizza, but then I looked at the buffet bar. They had some pasta out. I was in the mood for pasta, so I got some ziti's with some beef meatballs and and a little bit of some spaghetti. So they had pasta, so I was in the mood for pasta, so I got pasta. That was crazy. So anyway, so I'm in Miami, right? And lately I'm getting recognized a lot for these videos. I'm getting recognized a lot in Miami for these videos, right? I get recognized in New York City too, but more so in Miami. I get recognized a lot in Miami. And, you know, it's all love. I encourage the people, like, you know, you're part of the family, and or you're in the watch community and you see the dragon outside, come over, show love, say what's up, let's do the watch pose, you know, let's take a picture. I would love to make a short little video with you and, you know, put you up on the channel, you know, like I've done in the past, many times in the past. But I don't know, man. Just like lately, like I said, I've been having trouble in my personal life. Nothing to do with Cookie. So, son, complete another area. And it's kind of been spilling over into everything. So, anyway, today I'm in the Whole Foods. And I'm already pissed. And so I get my little box, you know, from the buffet. You fill it up or whatever. And I had a lemonade. They had like a Milo's lemonade. I got a lemonade. That's pretty decent. And then I go to the line, but then I don't know, do I go to self-service or do I go to, you know, where the girl has to ring it up? Because, you know, I don't really do the buffet. So I don't know, can you ring up the buffet at the self-service or whatever? So I'm standing there contemplating. I'm trying to figure out which line I'm going to, right? But let me preface that. So while I'm at the buffet, you know, I'm constantly scanning because I'm hyper visual. So I'm constantly scanning the room. I'm scanning the room, scanning faces, scanning everything that's going on, right? So I see the guy with the red hat over to my left in the corner. Okay, no, never mind. So I keep on going, keep on room. Okay, so I get my stuff. Then I go to another aisle. I look at the candles. I'm looking around, and to my right is the same guy with the red hat on again. Okay. So I see him about twice already, but he's just doing his shopping in the Whole Foods, right? Like I am. So I don't make no notice it, but you know, I've already noticed him a couple of times. So now I'm making my way to the line. I don't know which way to go, self-service or the checkout line, right? So I'm standing there. I'm about to go in, and then I feel somebody like on my neck. I'm like, on my neck, and before I turn around, I feel somebody on my neck, and he goes, "Hey, what's up, bro?" And I turn around, and it's the guy with the red hat. It's the guy with the red hat, right? And I couldn't read the words on the red hat yet. They didn't click, but check it. Anyway, it's the guy with the red hat. So instantly, so let me say this before, right? In Miami, so in New York, right, you have something called your personal space, right? There's an invisible bubble around everybody in New York, and you don't violate that space, because if you do, we see it as like an act of aggression. Oh, you're in my personal space, you know, hey, you know. But here in Miami, that doesn't exist. There's no such thing as personal space here. If you're on a line at the bank or whatever, somebody's on your neck. They're on your neck. And I've come to realize that that's just the way here, you know, but I'm not used to that. I'm not from that. I'm used to your personal space bubble. But, you know, I've really come to realize that that nobody understands your personal space here in Miami. So anyway, back to the guy in the red hat. He says, "What's up, bro?" And I turn around, and this guy is right here in my personal space bubble. But now again, now thinking about it, that's just the Miami thing. He's not violating my personal space, because in Miami, there is no personal space. So, you know, immediately I switch into, you know, hey, I step back and I assume kind of like, you know what I mean? A combat pose. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a reaction, bro. It's just a reaction. And he's like, "Oh, I think I recognize you." And immediately I begin to scan his face. I'm scanning his face. He's wearing a red hat, tucked down, and he's got sunglasses on. And I begin to scan his face. And I don't recognize the man, right? I don't know him like in my personal life. So I'm like, you know, I'm not really being that friendly because, like I said, I'm already pissed off. It's been a bad couple of days. Nothing to do with him. It's just my own things going on. So yeah, I'm like, no. And he goes, "Are you from New York?" And then I take another 2 steps back, and you know, I start whatever moving my hand. I don't know. Instantly I think, damn. You know what I mean? Do I have to introduce him to Alex TREBEK? I don't know what's going on at this point, but, you know, hey, you know what I'm saying? And he's like, why are you moving back? Why are you moving back? And I say, because I fucking want to. And, you know, I'm staring right in his face like, you know, hey, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if I was going to have to eat him or what, but, and then he says, oh, why are you moving back? Why are you moving back? Are you scared? Are you scared? You should go to church. And I go, yo, my man, do yourself a favor, move the fuck on. Have a nice day. Make it home safe. And he's like, and I'm like, make it home safe. And he just looks down and he looks at his phone and he walks away. I mean, hey, you know, my hat's off to him, man. Shout out to him for being a big man and, you know, not letting this particular situation escalate it go to a place where it needed not go at all. And now that all the adrenaline is gone, and now that I'm thinking about it, this is just a guy that's part of the family here. This is just a guy that watches the videos, that's commented on the videos, man. And he was just coming over to show a little love. Man. And me, like an ass, had to act aggressive because, like, again, you know, it was all these factors at once. I'm having a bad week, the personal space bubble, and you know, and he came out of nowhere. All these factors seem to, you know, accumulate into one big volcano explosion. I mean, thank God there wasn't an explosion because of my immaturity and my childishness. He just wanted to come over. And now I'm thinking about it. Now that red hat, I'm reading it in my mind's eye. And that hat said, "Make America Great Again." Make America Great Again. He was a MAGA supporter. And, you know, glasses on. Yeah, man. Hey, probably had a watch on. I didn't even notice because my thing is I was just, you know, looking in the grouping square, you know. Hey, man, look. You out there with the red hat on that I just saw in the Whole Foods in Miami, man. I apologize, brother. I apologize. And if you see the dragon again out, if you see me anywhere, you know, your lunch is on me, brother. Just come up, and I'm going to recognize you right away. And I want to shake your hand, and I want to apologize to you, man. That's my bad. You know, that's my bad. I love getting love from the family, and I really appreciate it. Brother, come back up to me next time. Just say, "Yo, Prophet," you know, give me maybe a little wave before you just, you know what I mean? Come up. I'm just not used to that, you know, personal space bubble, non-existent thing here in Miami. But, man, just say, "Yeah, Prophet," and come up. I'd love to shake your hand, brother. And, you know, lunch is on me. If we're at a place, you know, whatever, we're getting lunch is on me, man. Or if we're out and about somewhere in a restaurant, drinks are on me, brother. You know, I appreciate you, and thanks for the love, man. And I would love to get a picture with you or a little video the next time I see you. And again, I apologize straight from my heart, brother. I apologize to you. I'm embarrassed for myself. Again, it had nothing to do with you. It was all me, you know, and I apologize. And thank you for being part of our family. All right, I'm your host, Richard Prophet. That is my apology to the guy with the red hat on that I just saw in Whole Foods. My hat's off to you, brother. You were the bigger man. And I'm glad that you were. All right. And yes, I am from New York. And yes, you did recognize me. That was me. And again, my hat's off to you, brother. Thanks so much for the love. Apex Predator on the wrist. And the Last Dragon is out. Thank you. Happy holidays. Happy holidays to everybody that's stateside. All right, out.
Immortal. I am the voice for those who have none. I am the light for those born in the dark. I protect the power for all the souls out there who are weak. I am the fire for those who are lukewarm. I am the passion for those who have yet to find theirs. I am the climb for those who have no stairs. I represent all the hurting souls who were told they would never be nothing. I am immortal. Only thirsty.
Cheers, family.